Hello my dear students, this is Nikhil from CareerMudhra, Bangalore. So this video we are going to discuss about the safest backup examinations for JEE 2026. In the previous video we had discussed about ISI and ISER aptitude exam, which was the two most popular exams as in JEE. So in this we are going to cover more three exams so that you do not waste another year in case if you are not able to qualify in JEE mains. So without further ado, let's dive into the video. So at first we have COMEDK examination. So COMEDK stands for Consortium of Medical, Engineering and Dental Colleges of Karnataka. It was established in 2004 and 5. And let's talk about which all courses you can get into the admission to. In UG, you get admission inside the engineering and the architecture programs. And the participating colleges are around 108 plus colleges of Karnataka, mainly the private engineering colleges. And the amount of students that appear each year for this examination is 1.13 lakhs. Now let's talk about the selection rate. Around 18% of the students get selected in this examination, whereas in JEE around 4% of the students get selected altogether. So it's definitely a better exam in terms of selection ratio. And let's talk about the eligibility criteria. So in class 12, a student has to get 45% in physics and maths as their compulsory subject, and as an optional they can get any marks in around bio, chemistry, all these subjects they can get some marks. Now let's talk about the examination pattern. The examination pattern is of 3 years. There's only one single paper over here in which there are 3 different sections, each section containing 60 questions, and they are usually asked from maths, physics and chemistry. The type of questions over here are MCQ based, and the total amount of questions are 180 questions, and the total amount of marks awarded for these questions are also 180. So the marking scheme over here, there is no negative marking. So it's totally a skill based test, and it's based on how much time you take for each and every question. And now let's talk about the top colleges where you can get in through this examination. First comes RV College of Engineering, which is situated in Bangalore. The CSE cutoff rank was of 542. The highest placement of RV College of Engineering is of 92 lakhs, and the average placement of RV College of Engineering is 15 lakhs. Now let's move on to the next college, which is MS Ramaiah Institute of Technology, which is again situated in Bangalore. The closing rank for CSE for this particular year was of 1,341. The highest package allotted by MS Ramaiah is of 50 lakhs, and the average package is of 7.66 lakhs. Moving on to the third college, which is none other than BMS College of Engineering. In BMS College of Engineering, we can see the cutoff rank closing for CSE at 3,689, and when it comes to placement, the highest placement is of 51.5 lakhs, and the average placement is of 11.44 lakhs. Now let's talk about the tentative dates of COMEDK examination. The application form usually tends to come in the month of February, and the examination date can be expected anywhere in the month of May. Moving on to the next examination, which is MHTCET, Maharashtra Common Entrance Test, which was again established in 2004. So through this particular MHTCET, you can get admissions in courses including engineering, pharmacy and agriculture. Participating colleges are around 372, both government and private colleges. Now the amount of students that appear here are around 4,22,663 for engineering, and through JEE mains there are around 1,02,000 students that appear here each year. Now let's talk about the seat matrix. So seat matrix over here for the home state students, which are the students from Maharashtra, they get around 1,51,287 seats, and in all India category there are around 26,698 seats. So in Maharashtra, what happens is around 85% of the seats are reserved for the Maharashtra students, and the rest 15% of the seats are reserved for the all India students. Totally, there are around 1,77,985 seats. Now, let's talk about the selection ratio over here. For home state students, the selection ratio is of 38%, while as in the All India category, the selection ratio is of 26%. So, if you're a student who didn't score much or who couldn't score much in JEE mains, they can definitely get a good college in either of one of these two examinations. Now let's talk about the eligibility criteria of MHTCET. There is no age limit as such, and in class 12 you should have minimum 45% in physics and math as your mandatory subjects, and chemistry bio can be your optional subjects. Now let's talk about the examination pattern. So over here it's a 3-hour examination in which it has been divided into two papers. One paper is of mathematics, the second paper is of physics and chemistry. The type of questions over here are also MCQ based. The total number of questions are 150, 50 questions per subjects. In which paper 1, where it's mathematics, each question is awarded of 2 marks. While as in paper 2, each question is of 1 mark. Again, over here there is no negative marking. Now let's talk about the top colleges of Maharashtra where you can get in. The CSE cutoff for COEP Pune is of 121 marks, in which the percentile was of 99.95, and in All India quota we can see 274 was the All India quota marks. And while as the highest package was of 87 lakhs per annum and the average package is of 12 lakhs per annum. Now let's talk about the next college, which is WBJEE Mumbai, in which the home state quota was of 121 marks, 99.96 percentile. Over here, the highest package is of 57 lakhs and the average package is of 13 lakhs. Now let's talk about the tentative dates of this examination. So the application form is rolled out in the month of December itself, and the examination date can be in the month of April. Now let's talk about West Bengal Joint Entrance Examination, WBJEE, which was established back in 1962. You can get good colleges like Jadavpur University through this examination. So what do you get admission into? Admission into engineering, pharmacy and agriculture programs, including architecture as well. Now let's talk about the participating colleges. The participating colleges are 11 universities are there, 39 state government colleges are there, 3 central government engineering colleges are there, 8 private universities are there, and 62 private engineering colleges are there. Now let's talk about how many students appear for this exam every year. Around 1,01,000 students appear for this examination. There are around 52,000 seats. So the selection ratio over here is of 51%, which is much more better than all of the previous examinations. Now let's talk about the eligibility criteria. So what is the age limit? The lower age limit is of 17 years and has to be born on or before 31st/12/2009. Now let's talk about class 12. Again, the student should have minimum of 45% in physics, maths, mandatory, plus at least one of the chemistry, bio, CS or biotechnology. Such subjects they should have as an optional. Now let's talk about the examination pattern. So the examination pattern is of 4 hours, 2 hours of each paper. Again, there are two sections, one of mathematics and the other section is of physics and chemistry. Okay, now let's talk about the questions. The questions over here again are MCQ based. The total number of questions asked over here is 155. The total number of marks awarded for these questions are 200. Let's talk about the number of questions in each category. So in mathematics, which is of the first paper, so in mathematics there will be in category 1 they will be asking 50 questions, in category 2 they will be asking 15 questions, and in category 3 they will be asking 10 questions. This will be one paper. Next, physics and chemistry, it will be one separate paper in which from physics and chemistry they'll be asking 30 questions each in category 1. In category 2 they are going to ask 5 questions each, and again in category 3 they are going to ask 5 questions each. Now, what is the negative marking over here? In category 1, we can see 0.25 as the negative marking. Category 2, there is minus 0.5 as the negative marking. And in category 3, there are around 20 questions altogether where there is 0 negative marking. Now, let's talk about the top colleges where you can get into through this exam. Again, there is Jadavpur University, one of the most famous universities in India. Over here, the CSE cutoff for the home state quota has gone as high as 309, and for all India, it has gone as high as 57. And the highest package over here is of 1.8 CR. The average package over here is of 21 lakhs per annum. Next comes Institute of Engineering and Management, Kolkata, where the All India rank has gone as high as 5,975. The highest package over here is of 72 lakhs, and the average package is of 8.48 lakhs. Next comes Heritage Institute of Technology, Kolkata. The highest package again over here goes as high as 1.13 lakhs. The average package is of 4.62 lakhs, and the CSE cutoff for this particular college is of 4,283 in the All India rank. What are the tentative dates for this particular exam? The application forms are already been rolled out in the month of December, and in the month of April, the examination will probably happen. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, kindly do not hesitate to call us, or if you're looking for any such guidance with regards to these backup options, or you want any mentorship, you can give us a call. Do not forget to like this video, and if you have any queries, you can comment down below. Thank you.